Hey everyone, I'm going to talk to you about my collaborative professional part of my portfolio. So the first standard 3.1 collaborates and leads appropriately. The first thing I have is my professional development lesson plan that I have that I did after my action research, where I got to share with my team my data on the visual arts that I integrated into our reading. My second piece of evidence is my SMORE newsletter on growth mindset, where I was able to share what I had learned about the growth mindset with my team and also my classmates. And my last piece is my gifted identification project. In this project, I was able to work with teachers at my school, specifically the gifted teachers, to help identify two students for potential gifted services in the future. So my next standard is 3.2, reflects, uses experience and professional literature to design and conduct research. So the first is my literature review that I did for my action research project. This was where I gathered all of the literature on arts integration, and I used that to plan for my instruction. My second piece is in this gifted paper. In the gifted class, I learned about the gifted identification process and some of the problems with our current one, and I was able to talk about how knowing those potential problems will help me make sure that I don't make the same mistakes while I'm trying to identify students. And my last is my gifted philosophy paper. I used what I learned about education and created an ideal, perfect world gifted program that would meet the students' needs in the best way. 3.3 is proactively involves leaders and leads parents, community, and support of education. So the first thing I have is my Class Dojo page, and I use this to share with parents things that we're doing, and I can also use it to message parents whenever they need to talk to me. I also was part of the our international festival committee, and this allowed me to bring our students' cultures to our international festival. And finally, in the gifted needs assessment I was able to give these to parents in the community, where they were able to share their opinions on what they thought the gifted program was like at our school and if it was meeting the needs of the gifted children. In 3.4, engage in ongoing professional development. So after my arts integration action research, I was able to participate in an Arts Now conference where I was able to learn more about Arts Now and how to effectively implement it in my classroom. After learning about the different curriculum models for gifted education, I was kind of able to choose which best ones I would be able to use in my own classroom that would be most beneficial to my own students. Another thing that our school is doing in ongoing professional development is a book study on Rigor Made Easy. So this book is a book that we read on how to make sure that we include rigor in our classroom, so we understand what rigor is and how to authentically include it in our instruction. And our last standard is 3.5, ethical reporting, conducting, and publishing research. So in my data analysis with my students, I made sure that I never used a student's name. I assigned all of them a letter, and then based on the stars, those are like the different characteristics of those students, but no names were used. Also, in my gifted needs assessment, up in the corner you can kind of see a little code. So A for administrator, IC for instructional coach. So no names were used, so they felt comfortable sharing their true opinions. And then in my gifted identification project, again here, I just used student letters. I did not use any names. That way they felt comfortable that their identity was confidential and none of their information was being shared.